Okay. Everything should hopefully be in order. Everything should hopefully be in order. Wow, audio. I definitely don't routinely fuck that up. Okay, alrighty. Time to make that counter at the top. Wow, you're also loud on iTunes too. Okay. Got my fun chaser drink. So much better when I'm not doing that nasty ass cranberry. No problem. Not even that cranberry is nasty, but that cranberry juice is nasty. Why are you like that? So slow about that. Come on. Okay. Got my Slayer task for a Jed. Got everything all ready to go. Oh, I'm still wearing the ferocious gloves. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey there, hey there. Caught that. Why aren't my gloves marked as Vikings? Well, I'll do that. Liquid right in my arm pad. That was unpleasant. Nope. Alive. Shouldn't you say the name at all times? Is that too much to ask for? I mean, it's iTunes, so I guess so. Asking almost anything of it will do that. And also, that is still super loud, my lord. Okay, that should hopefully be adequate. So, I can cast you. I still did not get my Barrows gloves out because I am smart. I just marked them. Okay. For realsies. I'll take this next shot, actually. I'll do that to 2. I'll pregame this, so that way the earlier waves are more interesting to me. Oh, I see. It switches to say the name after my mouse has been away for a little while. Okay, fine. Guess that actually makes sense. Okay. No, I have to be in here. Could have eaten something less valuable than a shark now that I think about it, but fuck it. Oh, wait, no, not... Yeah. Yeah, there it is. I mean, those sometimes. How are you, bruh? We're gonna start like that, a 3-shot bat. Good point. Say you love that. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Oh. Why is my throw all the way up there? You want to, like, be down here where things are happening? You. I have auto retaliate on. I should not. Oh, that was a bitey one. Did not mean to. I never lit my candle. Been a little while since I've done the fight caves, actually, now that I think about it. I haven't been, like, deliberately putting it off. I was just trying to get tasks for it, because I mainly just want the pet. Well, I say mainly want the pet, that's really what I'm here for. But I figure I might as well just do the Slayer tasks for it, because I need Slayer XP the most right now. So it kinda is killing 2 birds with 1 stone, and if I can ever do that in any situation, I will. Especially something like this, because I can even get better pet chances on a pet that already has really good chances, and I still can't get this fucking pet. Okay, you died. Give you the opportunity to heal by running into you. Damn it. Wasn't anticipating to be doing all this clicking and running away, but at the same time, it's not too terrible, so... I am the one who chose to do this while inebriated as well. But such is life. I suppose. Just chuck that phrase out, and it usually gets me out of things. Murdered my son. Yeah, well, such is life. Bastard. Feel that burn. Not sure if that's a burn that I'm supposed to be feeling, but it's the one that I am. Bastard. How dare you do your healing mechanic? That happens when I fuck up. Fuck. Don't run just fucking. Dude, I think it was actually the last time I streamed this that I realized how fun it was to just kind of play around with the camera. Something I never really see any other RuneScape YouTuber do, because they're always like, efficiency. I mean, the whole RuneScape really is, but, you know, particularly a YouTuber is trying to look cool in front of his audience. I also don't know where I took so much time there. leave the cave. I saw that. I should swap that left click. Yeah, there. I can manually right click that in the event that I want to. Thank you. Fuck's sake, bro. He's just pinging me. Ah! I was nowhere near as much health as I wanted it to be. Choke break. Which I shall replicate in real life in a moment. Also gonna preemptively increment the vapes, so I'm gonna do that too. It's a little faster. Maybe you can see me alright, huh? Maybe I was tripping. I don't know. Oh, I don't have my thrall reminder up. That's something I should also test. I've been having bad stutters. And I've been disabling a lot of shit. I disabled all the plugin hub shit. So now I'm selectively re-enabling stuff, because I did it, but then it also started stuttering. I didn't realize what I turned on did it. And that was really stupid of me to just turn on and go. And now I've redid it all again. This time I'm marking the ones that I've enabled and verified are actually fine, and then I go forward from there, which is the smart way to do things. Max hit versus types is 25 there, but I just hit 31. Also, played the regular stuff. I just went through all this effort to make sure that was alright. Non-special max. Just if I do that. This is bullshit. Man, I spent like 10 minutes before stream came up just fucking with it. Getting my shit downloaded. I really wish I would stop hitting the fast forward button. Or missing them. Luckily, my Giga Chad defense saved the day. And now I have 99 magic, so I do have the best defense against those rangers as possible. So that's really cool. Actually, since the last time I did this, I think I have 2 more magic levels. I'm pretty sure it was 97 magic the last time I did this. Now I'm 99. Yeah, boy. Only combat stat left is prayer. Which, you know, that's cash. That's just straight up money. So I'm taking it nice and slow. Doing my dailies for the ectophile for sure. I forgot how fun this is. Like, genuinely, I really do like the fight games. They're good content. After this wave, I'm gonna put the dragon darts in. I think the time has come to rise. Never been big fan of being drunk. Hate getting drunk. Truly terrible. Truly awful. Honestly. Like, you know, movies when they like try to demonstrate someone's hit rock bottom, they just turns that liquor bottle up, just starts chugging. Yeah, that's not me. That is not me. I'm gonna double shot that one because I've got enough time. This one I'm not feeling tipsy yet. I have a very high alcohol tolerance. One. It was one of the few times I've actually had the presence of mind to do a thrall in between sips of my Super Restore. That's impressive. Go me. Pat on the back. There we go. I'm actually just fucking shredding this thing, so you know, sure. Good times. You can tell I'm at the point where I'm not drunk, but I'm definitely feeling the effects of the alcohol. It's not just THC. And I did actually smoke a bowl before this too. So look at that too. Oh goody, a soulless. This is gonna go on forever. Are you? Come on. Shit, I was keeping that up. Whoops. I wonder if it's because of my thrall that my hit sounds are being fucky. I just realized I really have burned through supplies on this run, haven't I? I'm a little impressed, actually. However, it's better in this direction specifically because usually I'm like, oh, I should conserve my resources, and then I end up just kind of holding on to them and not using them at all, which isn't helpful. A resource not used is not beneficial. In most cases, obviously, I'm not completely blanket stating that. Yeah, this way, I just know, alright, now it's time to actually conserve my resources a little bit. I know I'll make it through this. Hell, I could even prayer flick the mages if I really wanted to, but spoiler, I don't. I'd rather just have rigor up in order to do that. In order to do that, it would, invalidate flicking anyway. So at that point, just keep it locked. The bats have really been not dying. That's also really been sapping my prayer. They've been really defensible little assholes. Perfect timing. Buffage to go down. Oh, you would. Oh, you asshole. Please die fast. I really wish my thrall would move faster. I'm just gonna send you. I saw you were right there, but you're still just gonna come back. God, that was. You got some good hits on me. Thanks, Blob. The damage you caused is more in terms of effective damage. Wave 57, I got this. Marginally. Cool. Work doesn't work out, so you know what, fuck it, I'm rolling with it. God, I wish you would die. Come on. And you got that hit off because you are just the worst. Come on. Oh, stutter. Oh shit. It happened. It's happening. See here first, folks. Something I got is making this happen. I really don't know what. Well, I guess in the order of the ones I enabled, Thrall Reminder is going down. Spell Reminder, but I use it as Thrall Reminder exclusively. Pignona. Okay. I really hope that stutter doesn't happen again. Okay. Perfect, perfect. Oh, again! Man, this is a really good information gathering round, I gotta say. As much as I am... Nice hit. As much as I am As much as I am unpleased to say that it's happening at all. So a spell reminder's fine, so... Okay, so attack sound notifications is next. I'm gonna do action progress because I'm gonna try and do this by most to least important. And while I don't think the attack sounds are important per se, I do actually genuinely get some use out of them making noises for me to hear. So okay, hopefully that doesn't, or that has fixed everything, and then life is good and peachy keen, and I'll notice the action progress, which is something that I can honest to God just live without. Write a ticket, see what happens. I don't know why this is happening at all. Like, I gotta check the support pages for a lot of these plugins, because maybe someone else is having the same issue. I find it really weird that no one else has had this issue. I've tried to search, do my Google foo, but no one else seems to really have bothered. Delicious. That was actually really good. When I have the Slayer helmet, I should be able to just out-damage you. Oh shit. I dodged it, holy shit. Good shit. No pet. I'm just now realizing my pet didn't even get to follow me. Okay, I'm gonna hold on to this fire cape, because if I don't get the pet on the next one, I will turn in the fire cape again. Doing those ones. I have enough tonkel to buy an onyx. So very first order of business. I am drinking. Oh wait, no, it's very. I mean, I got enough stamina. Okay, well, the game decided I still need to. Honestly, time of 40 minutes was pretty good, even though I stopped a few times. And had the stuttering issue. I think it might actually be action progress though, because if I'm not mistaken, I tested attack sound notifications and I still had that issue. And most of these ones that I have in the confirmed good were ones that I tested while I was killing the Kalphite Queen a ton. And she's another place that I get stutters in. So that was fine there. But yeah, what's a trout? 7 HP. Kebab could be fucking anything for all I know. If I could light a fire in here, I could cook crown one. But like, that's roughly equal those shark prices. Not quite so cooked. Cooked shark is definitely more, but. I'll just see a shark. It doesn't matter. I'm rich, air quotes, in that I'm buying a lot. Currently, I fish a lot. I've been doing that as my AFK thing, but like Ramban, I gather a lot of those really quickly. I got this 144k GP's worth in not too long, just getting set up here for the stream. Enough rambling. So, this time, be a little smarter this time. Actually have my pet, so I feel cool and accomplished. So, hopefully, I get the pet this time. I'm really hopeful. You can tell by the fact that I said hopefully. At this point, it'd be faster to do that and just... It's you? Okay. Yes. I am good to go. Alright. Feeling good. Feeling right. Oh. Damn it, the moment I was gonna go in. Well, this gives me time to increment the counter for what's about to happen. No, I poured my shot under the table. Thankfully, it was just residue. Residuals. Oh, Sepix Redux? Oh, this is a little early for that. I'm just killing bats and blobs. Come on, not Sepix Redux. And also, if I get another Jad task when I go back to a Slayer Master after this... Oh. Whoops. It's a good thing I realized that 40 seconds in, though. Okay. I would have realized when I wasn't getting Slayer XP. Yeah, I need to, you know, get the task changed. Toggle? Wait, I dropped some toggle? How did I drop some toggle? Anyway. Pause it all, y'all. Get Slayer gloves. I love the Grom's gloves for. I gotta say, they are very nice. Yes! Holy shit! Oh my god, that's actually amazing. Thank you. Actually, it's not Jad, but like that's actually great. I love killing vampires. I kill vampires for free. Well, free air quotes. I get paid from what they drop. That's kind of the point, but you know, kill them off task because they're just that cool. Okay. For realsies this time, I'm on my second Jad task. I'm not fucking this one up. Okay. Well, this try. Okay. Drink, eat, eat. Nope. Yep. Okay, now I take the hits as I meant to. Now I really gotta say, now I'm actually on task and I can't just leave because I feel like it. Why did I already lose 5 prayer? Jesus. Really need to get a coaster. You would think, you know, all the random bullshit I've gotten, I would get a coaster, but no. But I do have an Eevee plush just chilling here. And you tell me what's more important. Part of me was expecting lyrics, even though I know this is the instrumental version in this playlist. I'm a little bit smarter about my thrall usage and my Ceradome and Godsword specking, I should be just fine. I mean, I wasn't even really in peril with my prayers before. But even still, you know, I don't usually actually run it to my last prayer potion either. I have been trying to simultaneously also be using prayer more in here. Like, right about now is probably where I should start having rigor up at least. Make things go by faster. Not even like a worry like, oh man, I really gotta do this to sweat to make sure I live. No, it's just making it faster. I'm averaging about 40 minutes, and that's considering stopping for taking shots and doing general fuck around things in real life. So that's really good. Although I haven't been able to get under, well, at or under 35 seconds for a little while. Oh, forever. Which is a combat achievement, and I know deep down in my heart I can do it. Oh shit, he fell. But at the same time, it is a little hard. But I need Slayer tasks to do it. I've been doing it off task a lot. So also the fact that I did it in 40 minutes with all that fucking around time earlier, I did also need to take into consideration the fact that I am on a Slayer task. Which for the last while when I've been doing this, I have not been. I've just been doing it until I had the resolve. Well, like, alright, I probably shouldn't waste time doing this for just the pet. Show us your ween? Oh, hell yeah. What song is this? Sounds it's in the element right there underneath my webcam. It's 115 by Kevin Sherwood from Kino der Toten in Black Ops 1. That was just the instrumental. Because this is the instrumentals playlist, which is what I usually play on streams. So that way, there's no two voices. So fucking ow, asshole. Pot shot, I need some. Oh, I throw it away, damn it. Asshole. Are you on Twitch too? Nope. Just here. I have considered figuring out how to like simultaneously stream like on Twitch and YouTube. I used to stream on Twitch and then I came to YouTube just because I felt that Twitch was really hard to get anybody to actually see when you're not someone who already has a bunch of viewers. And I also figured if anybody's going to know who I am, it's here. This is where I've uploaded the only payday videos anyone knows. But I wouldn't be opposed to streaming. Again, like if I could figure out how to do both, I would. But that also runs the question of would my PC be able to handle it? Maybe. I do have Streamlabs. Maybe. Because, I had something I was gonna say, but now. Classic shit donor thing. I don't know what the fuck I was gonna say. Pay for premium, you can multi-stream. I have premium, but what do you mean? Is that, do they just like disallow it otherwise? Oh, you mean like, is this probably like a Streamlabs premium thing? My mind went straight to YouTube premium on that one. Streamlabs premium, yeah, I thought so. That was more my bad than anything. You did just say premium, and yeah, I should have figured, given we were literally just talking about Streamlabs. But yeah. Would it be possible to also just do Streamlabs and then just boot Streamlabs and then regular OBS? Because I boot OBS twice. And I use the first OBS to record locally and then the second OBS to stream. I'm wondering if I could just do that. Maybe even just open a third OBS. I'm on an older version of OBS because they fucking patched that out. And the developers really twats about it. Oh yeah, it was a bug. You were really supposed to do it. Okay, but like we have a lot of people coming in on the forums to say we utilize this, but you know, whatever. Think so? Yeah, sounds 100% certain. Maybe. I remember Linus Tech Tips had a setup for that, but I also know they're extreme turbo nerds that do a lot of things, so they probably just straight up had 2 separate PCs doing it. But obviously, I am not going to do that. Hello.
Hello.
I wasn't suggesting you had to watch it. I was literally saying, like, if you wanted to just fucking chat. Like, you don't have to watch it all. Maybe chill out in my chat so I have an air quotes extra viewer. I always do that for, like, if I ever have a friend that says they're streaming, I'll just chill out in their chat. Even if I don't watch, be like, yeah, there you go. I'll make anyone else who looks at your stream see +1 viewer. And the human brain will go unga bunga, that's better. Only stream on Twitch mobile, like 1 to 2 viewers? Dude, same. Last time I streamed Monopoly, and I didn't really get any viewers the whole time. But incidentally, I found out I also didn't have any audio the whole time. But no one said anything. I had like, apparently I had 6 people show up and leave over the course of 5.5 hours. No one said, hey bro, can't hear anything. They're all, I guess they all just showed up, were like, oh, no audio, bye. Alright, I guess. It was my fucking dumbass fault in the first place. But it's also OBS's fault, because why don't they have just an all channels option? That has always bugged the hell out of me. Because that's the problem, is I have all 6 audio channels are for separate things. So in order for the stream to have all of them, I have to go in on the stream instance and enable them all for one audio channel that then I select, and then they all go through that. And I'm like, okay, bye. Technology. How'd you get more than 50 followers? Oh, I didn't even read that question. How'd you get more than 50 followers on YouTube? I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I released some payday shit posts back in like 2017, 2018. And apparently people really liked those. But incidentally, before then, even before I'd uploaded a single video, I had 100 subscribers. I was just steadily getting them, like, through just leaving comments in places. And I don't really know why people subscribe to me for that. I'm gonna be honest. Again, I had literally 0 uploads, and from the outside perspective of anybody who was looking, I had no indication that I was ever going to upload anything. And yet I had, like, 70-something subscribers, and then in like 1 year I got like 20. Again, like it was so bizarre. I remember I used to keep track because it's still, even in the moment, I was like, this is just weird. Just a weird little factoid tidbit. Alright, so big. How are you warming up? Also, what you doing?
I do an aim map, a recoil map, and then some deathmatch. I used to do KZ and Surf as well, which I might do again, but CS2 fucked, like, joining custom servers. It's kind of a bitch.
That's sad to hear.
Yeah, it's a little better than when the game originally released, but it's still not ideal.
It's funny because 50 doesn't seem like a lot, but it is. Now, I've always maintained a really staunch position of, like, people have really gotten... I guess the best way to say, like, kind of boiled the frog a little bit on, like, just getting used to seeing bigger numbers on YouTube. Whereas now that people are like, oh man, it's all about, like, people getting, like, the millions of views per episode, or, like, at least, like, hundreds of thousands. And I'm like, you gotta think a little smaller sometimes. Like, do you know how many 100 people is? Like, if you got 100 human beings together in a room, that's a lot of people.
Bro,
that's a lot.
My most viewed video is like 7,000 views, and that is enough to, like, I've been to a concert with less people than that for a fairly popular band.
Dude, the concert I just went to
like,
had like maybe 1,000 people.
Yeah.
Tops. Like, again, you just gotta think about it like that. Like, you know how many people, you gotta think about them as human beings. Yeah, how many people have seen that? I do think it's really amusing that I can say, though, that, like, I have seen some small YouTubers that I've liked, and their entire channels have had less views than my most viewed video. And I'm like, I never really thought that would happen, but also there are a lot of channels out there that they have one video that's like 20 times my most popular video, or my whole channel combined. So it's all about perspective, and you just gotta be cool with where you're at. Y'all seem to be sleep token listeners. What does that mean?
I know who they are, but I don't listen to them.
Is it a... Are they people?
Yeah, it's a band.
Oh. Okay. Well, I guess that answers if I'm a listener. It means you're cool. Aw, thanks, Red. I gotta say, you're the exact opposite color to what I prefer, but, you know, opposites attract and all. Which isn't me saying I want to fuck you, but it's not me saying I don't want to fuck you.
I don't know what I did to my shoulder last night. I don't know if I slept through it or something, but my shoulder's been fucking killing me all day.
He said I made it weird. Dude, I really hope you immediately after typing that heard me say what I said, because I don't think you were the one. Also, this has been really good for data, because I don't think Red was here, and you definitely weren't here, but I had the stutter again after I have been writing down the plugins I've enabled, and I'm narrowing it down. It's down to a very select few. I have a text file, and I'm putting words in it. Tell him tell who? Well, I guess the only person I really could tell is you. You cranked one too hard and blew out your shoulder. Accurate, yes or no?
No, because it's my right shoulder and I used my left hand last time.
Was it a stranger?
No.
I think of that Family Guy clip a lot, where he's talking about, like, Meg's boyfriend, talking to Meg's boyfriend about that. I had a, I don't think I've mentioned this, but I might have, but we had these fucking Family Guy DVDs for the longest time. Like, even as kids, we just had them, and, like, it was super cool because even as a child, I really hated commercials, even if back then commercials were kind of cooler. Even if they were still commercials. Yeah, they were still commercials, and they were still not what I wanted to be watching. And that was always bothersome. But we had these Family Guy DVDs. Like, I think it was like seasons 1 through 4 we had, just on DVD. And I was like, alright. Man, that's pretty awesome. I can just watch these, and it had some of the, you know, classics, like DVD bonus features, which is something I feel like we're really missing out on. You know, a lot of these streaming services have these old shows,
Yeah.
but it's just the shows. It's like, can we get some more of, like, those DVD bonus features that we used to see a lot of? Like, I think, something that would be really cool is that Ben 10 had these specials that happened in a marathon a few times where there'd be like info boxes that showed up with just like behind the scenes trivia and stuff and some extra lore that was included only there. And they didn't get any release. I think there's like an internet archive of people that have just gotten together of just like the best quality versions that we have left. But there's never been an official high quality release of those episodes.
Yeah.
I only had Girls Gone Wild DVDs. Well, at least it was worth it. You need to remember to fuck with the camera more. It's fun to fuck with the camera. That's how I blew on my right shoulder. Another stutter, brother in grace. It's something. It's something. It's fucking something. Okay, what did I do? No, okay, so daily tasks. Okay, so you are the ones I've removed. God, I gotta keep track of this shit. This is really annoying, because I want to be playing the video game, but I have to also be keeping track of what shit is breaking my shit. Equipment inspector, you're the next one on the chopping block. I really hope it's not you. I like me some equipment inspector. But I also feel like I've checked your GitHub and no one has mentioned anything, and I feel like they would. Is the MSG you keep eating? I don't know that acronym. Or initialism.
Monosutamate. I don't actually. Fuck. No, I had it. I don't remember. It's like it makes food taste really good, but racism made it like vilified because people are like, oh, it gives you headaches and it's an Asian thing, and it doesn't. There's been scientific studies that it actually just doesn't do that, and it's like good. It's not. Well, it's not. It's not bad for you. Rather, I don't think it's good, but like. They were like, oh, it's the worst thing for you, and it turns out it's completely fine. It just makes food taste really good.
I'm confused about the Asian part of that. Because, like, I mean...
Yeah,
so Asians do have some
like
weird shit going on about them sometimes. Like, that alcohol syndrome that Markiplier got. I remember that. I was really surprised to learn that was even a thing.
That's just a little more common in Asian people. It's not like an Asian thing.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was like, well, okay, I know like with almost any disorder, like, you know, it can happen to just about everybody, you know, the world has a lot of shit going on, and a lot of shit can fuck up in similar ways, but I thought that was like a like very specifically Korean thing. Either way, I have thought about it, like, that really does suck.
To my knowledge. Yeah.
But yeah, because, like, he has a lot of old videos. Like, you know, Drunk Minecraft. That was a huge thing. I remember I loved me some Drunk Minecraft, and now he just straight up can't. Actually, wasn't that how he discovered it? I think he was, like, They were doing modern drunk Minecraft. They were getting back into it, doing some episodes, and he just had shit go down. It was bad. Should have turned off my Protect from Magic. That shot. Is this your first fire cape? Oh no, definitely not. Does that really not work? No. Man, if I had dropped my prayer and just got fucking slammed by the magic, I would have been like, shit, this might be my first one. Is this just not working? Wait, what? Yeah, it's not just a default. KC, wait, KC fight cave? Wait, is it KC Jad? It's KC Jad. Why would that not also work? Okay, so 14, so this is my 15th. Of those 15, 10 have been on task, I believe. And I don't have the pet. I've turned in every fire cape after the first one I've gotten. And I still don't have this fucking pet. It's 1 in 100 chance, 1 in 67 if you're on task. I don't have this fucking pet. And I'm really, really peeved because I've gotten some way less likely odds for things I've cared way less about. So what happened to my stats on this?
I eated your stats.
You know what? I asked you a question. I don't know.
You know what?
Yeah, I don't know what.
Oh. No, I don't know what either.
All right, well,
I don't know
shit.
anything.
But speaking of which, I wish I had a clip of this.
Video game, though.
There was this one moment I was playing Titanfall back when it was an Xbox 360 exclusive, and at least I'm pretty sure it was. I'm pretty sure it was. Anyway. Well, yeah, because I would have saved a clip. No, it was definitely exclusive, but I'm saying I'm pretty sure this is when this memory was. But I was saying I'm certain that's when this memory was because I would have saved a clip of it. I was walking past walking fast, faces past. There we go. And there was these grunts on my team. And as I was running past, I heard one of them go, "You know what the best part of this job is?" And I stopped dead in my tracks. I was like, okay, what do you mean? Have we visit the hub? Any recommendations? Big titty. Anyway, I lost my train of thought. I was telling a story. I had it. What was I saying? I literally just got completely sidetracked.
I don't know, to be honest. I'm in a deathmatch and the game's a little loud, so it's hard to process what you're saying. Also, there's like part of it too is there's fucking people talking in game. I'm gonna turn off the.
Oh
in-game
yeah,
voice chat while I'm not playing with
CS:GO. I
people.
had to do voice enable 0 all the goddamn time. Oh man, memories. If I wasn't doing competitive, obviously, but you know.
Yeah.
No, don't drop her. What was I just talking about, man? I'm so lost. I gotta look at my own stream.
I don't know if it was somebody in game or you. Somebody said something about trains.
Somebody
I know that
in game.
much.
It was not about trains. I feel like I've checked your GitHub and no one has mentioned anything, and I feel like they would. And as I was running past, I heard one of them go, "You know what the best part of this job?" Yeah, I was talking about a Titanfall moment. That's what it was.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Okay, so I had run past some grunts. That was it. And I heard one of them go, "You know what the best part of this job is?" And I stopped dead in my tracks right there. I was like, "Oh, I'm a little curious. Sure. What's up?" And I sat for, I think it was like 30 seconds. And I was like actually going, okay, this can't be anything. Okay, whatever. I take like 3 steps away and hear, "What?" And then I stop again. I'm like, "Wait, what?" And he goes, "Beats me. I thought you know." Dude, I wish I could have saved a clip, but that was one of the funniest fucking dialogues I've ever heard. Again, it was like 30 seconds. I was like, this can't be anything. That had to have just been a one-off line. I'm leaving. Like, right as I went to leave, I heard that response. Just like, "What?" I was like, oh shit. God, I wish I saved that. That would have been awesome, but it was the 360 days. I didn't have a capture card at the time. Which, the moral of the story, I guess, if I have to pull one out of my ass right now, is I'm really fucking glad we have the ability to save clips now.
Yeah.
Like, that is so cool. I will never not be appreciative of the fact that we can save clips. That's something that we'll never take for granted. I have so many moments that I would have completely forgotten about that I watched in a clip. I'm like, oh yeah, that one.
Yeah.
That was the, I do really want to do like a clip comp 3.0 for Destiny of just like all the remaining clips. And yes, I said that on purpose. Of what I just have from when I did the last clip comp to when I stopped playing, and just be like, all right, this is the bow on my journey. It's a little hard because, you know, I am not on good terms with my old Destiny squad, and a lot of clips from 2.0 to present would involve them naturally. That's how that works. But I also have a lot of clips on my lonesome without them, and some of them with them there that I would be able to work around, because that was when definitely from 2.0 onwards was when I had my audio all split up, so I could definitely at least remove audio. I wanted just the clips.
Yeah.
I actually stumbled across an old clip archive from my, I used to have what I called my int external HDD, because it was an internal HDD drive that I plugged in via an adapter through USB. And that was where I used to save my clips for a little bit when I didn't have even a quarter of the storage I have now. So life was a little different back then. But point is, I apparently backed it all up. I thought everything that I was on it was lost, but I guess I copied it. I discovered this, like, actually 7 months ago. Like, this was relatively recent in the grand scheme of things. I'm old enough to now acknowledge that 7 months is really not all that long. And yeah, apparently I was just rooting through some of my old files. You know, just like, looking through my hard drives, like, what do I got? And I saw a folder called int external HDD. I was like, wait. I've called literally one thing that in my entire life. So I'm pretty sure I know what that could be. I checked it, sure enough, it was a whole ass backup of that. And it was so old. How old this was. It was the light level was blue. I was like, oh. Oh, holy shit, these clips are old as fuck. That was like Black Armory days, like, right? I think Opulence was the last expansion where the light level was blue and then they turned it gold and it stayed that way.
Yeah. I think it might have even been before Black
I was
Armory,
just
to be
thinking, I was
honest.
like, maybe it was like like right at Opulence, maybe? Cause I just remember it happened. I logged in one day and the light level was gold. I was like, oh. I mean, like, cool, because that's what it looked like in Destiny 1, but like, oh. I really like the blue light level, because, you know, blue is my favorite color. Whoa, whoa. Nepotism. I gotta say again, the light level, the fight caves are really fun. I just need a task for them because I'm tired of doing this pet otherwise, and I need the Slayer XP. And 35k Slayer XP an hour sounds like shit, but it's actually god tier because usually god tier Slayer XP is like 20k an hour. This skill sucks. I hate it. The fight caves let me do 35k an hour while I take breaks to take shots and fuck around. Speaking of which, actually, I didn't realize I had spare Bacardi from my birthday. It was just in the freezer. I was looking in the freezer and I was like, oh shit, Dragonberry Bacardi. And that's what I got right here, Dragonberry Bacardi. Rum with natural weight. Bacardi's rum?
Yeah.
Bacardi's rum. What? I didn't even realize. It's clear. That's what's taking me by surprise mostly right now, is that it's clear. Every rum I've seen has been brown. Usually when I see clear, my mind goes vodka, because that's just how that's been for me.
It's white rum, that's why.
Ah. Yeah, you know, now that you say it, that's really obvious.
I think Bacardi, last time I had it, it was even a little less clear than most other white rum. Like, Captain
this is
like
really
crystal clear.
Like this is like, I can actually see through this decently well if it wasn't also, you know, alcohol and just kind of skew shit. So that's cool. Learned something today. Also, fun fact, again, it was Bacardi from my birthday, purely because I was at the liquor store on July 7th, the day before my birthday, which is also Bungie Day. And I was in there, and I was looking at what I wanted, and I was like, okay, I know I like vodka, but, you know, it started again! It started again! It started again! It wasn't an equipment inspector! Good lord, I need to heal up before I fucking die. My mind's in a billion places right now. What were we just talking about? Bacardi.
That's a good question.
Yeah!
Bacardi, yeah, that's right.
I got it literally purely because I was looking through the thing. I was like, okay, I know I like vodka, but also it's my birthday. I can go a little wild. It's my birthday. We're gonna sip Bacardi like it's your birthday. Alright, I'm getting Bacardi. And I got Bacardi purely because of that. That was literally my exact thought process.
That's funny because when I got Bacardi for the first time, even though it wasn't my birthday, I literally, that's the first thing I did is I put on Spotify, blasted that, and downed my first drink.
I should have listened to the song, actually. You're right. Yeah, you're right. I really should have actually listened to the song, too. Okay, I'm gonna keep this guy behind the wall. Alright. Also, weird thing. So, there's this juice brand you may have seen in the supermarkets called Ocean Spray. And it's really good. I don't have anything bad to say about them. This isn't a hit piece. Ocean Spray is actually really good. They're bougie juice. So I enjoy them. My point being, I initially always did my shots chased by Ocean Spray Cran Grape. And I discovered that Kroger has store brand Cran Grape. And the cool thing about that is it's almost the same thing as Ocean Spray Cran Grape, but you get way more for less than the price of the Ocean Spray. I'm like, okay, that's a good deal. That's great. I'm gonna keep going with the Kroger brand. But lately, Kroger hasn't had they've had Ocean Spray, but they haven't had the store brand Cran Grape. And I haven't gone to another store, even though we have another one not even far from me in just like downtown Mishawaka. I just haven't been there. Point being, I was like, okay, well, they don't have that, but I see they have Kroger brand just cranberry. The same size, same amount, same price. So, okay, well, sure. I'll get that, because I also remember doing Ocean Spray cranberry with vodka, and it was alright. It was actually, it was decent. It wasn't as good as Cran Grape, but it was still okay. I still lived. It was fine. I did a few shots with this Kroger brand cranberry. It sucked. I barely lived. I was like, oh my god, how is this so much worse? I don't know, but it was almost like the cranberry juice was on par with how bad the alcohol was, and it was only a net positive because it kind of neutralized the alcohol. You know? Yeah. So I was like, that was that time when I told you, I was like, I had that epiphany of like, oh yeah, I can just take like 3 shots. Like, I don't have to like go crazy tonight. That was when I did the cranberry, and I just specifically, I was like, okay, I might go a little further. No, I did like 3 shots. I was like, this is ass. So, moral of the story, Kroger brand Cran Grape, good. Kroger brand Cranberry, bad. Get Ocean Spray Cranberry. With that, I take this shot. I've been waiting on this. I don't even know if I've incremented the timer correctly, but I'm fine. This meleeer is staring at me very intently.
Stare back. Assert dominance.
You're right. I've been facing away from him this whole time. There we go. Get stared at, bitch. I'm going to really quick take this opportunity to piss, because I don't have to piss that badly, but I have to piss enough that I know I'm going to have to really piss later. So I'm just going to go now.
Oh my god, how did I whiff that kill? feel like it's intentionally spawning people directly behind me because of how much better I'm doing than everybody else in this lobby.
I wonder if anybody uses my stream as just a place to listen to music.
Oh my god, that was terrible.
Yes. Yes, it was. I didn't see it. I'm just concurring. What did you even do?
I tried to spray down somebody, and I don't think I hit them once.
I have a lot of these. It couldn't be the ping grapher. I thought I verified it wasn't the ping grapher. Is it the max hit calculator? Could it be the max hit calculator? I don't fucking know. I'm losing my mind on this.
Yeah, I can tell.
Because this shouldn't be happening at all, right? I mean, right? What the fuck? Someone save me, if you will. Which is a song that I need to add to my playlist, actually. What is that song called? Hold on. Pause, playlist. Get back to you in a moment. Silence, playlist.
Oh god.
No, it was Wasteland by like Saving Abel, right? Or 10, was it 10 years? No, 10 years was a different Wasteland. Fuck. It was Save Me by Shinedown. That was it. Yeah.
Oh, I need 4 more kills. No, I didn't end the DM with 80 kills. I only got 77 kills.
I thought you were gonna say 69. I'm a little disappointed.
79 headshot percentage over 77 kills, though. Take that.
Here we go. Okay, so the max hit calculator. You are going down next. As much as I don't want to.
Well, I got a candle and I've got a spoon. I live in a hallway with no doors and no rooms. And under a windowsill,
Alright.
they all
Back to actually playing the video game.
a touch of concrete within the doorway without a sound. Someone save me if you will and take away all these pills. And please just save me if you can from my blasphemy in my wasteland.
I also wonder how many people click this stream purely because they see the auto-generated thumbnail that includes the shots and vapes counter in the top middle, and they're like, oh, I gotta see this.
What went wrong?
Because I'm not gonna lie, if I saw another stream that was keeping track of the shots that they were taking, I'd be like, oh, dude, I gotta, even if I'm not staying, you know, I gotta see it, right? At least I got it.
How could I love this life so disheartening? It made me compromise. Someone save me if you will and take away all these pills. And please just save me if you can from my blasphemy in my wasteland.
I feel like I tolerate breaking it up from that. That really would be very easy to get another God roll time lost Fatebringer.
That's not the right direction.
Especially because the new origin trait sounds really cool. I know it's like after a super it reloads your gun, which is just kind of a side effect. I don't remember what its main effect was. Yeah, just supering reloads you. For a lot of the supers in this game, that's actually really good.
Yeah.
Particularly if you like empty your mag, Goldie, and then you've got a full mag again. Like you're good. You can empty your mag again. Hold on, now we gotta read it. I know what it was. It was. Well, I don't know what it was, so I'm looking it up, but like. Oh, okay. Plate.gg now has a fucking drop-down menu for alternate versions of a weapon. Thank you! Thank you! Actually, that's so
Took
cool.
long enough.
Yeah, no, exactly. It only took until after I stopped fucking playing the game, but you know, thanks. It used to just be you searched for a weapon and you just kind of looked at the icons that came up.
Yeah.
Which one of these? Oh, I see. This is the one. I will say, it's a little sad because the icon isn't the Vex head anymore, and I always thought that was really cool, that the icons for the fucking Baltic Glass weapons were Vex. I'm like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm a little sad that now they're different because they got refreshed in a different fucking season. But I have my Fatebringers that have that icon. So that's cool. That's another whole bunch of things in my vault that are really cool now. Again, like, you can borderline not even acquire weapons that don't have origin traits in modern Destiny. It's kind of insane. Well, not really, but like in the terms of someone like me who thinks that's really cool, that is insane because that's really cool. Because I have a bunch of things that don't have origin traits. I have my fucking Sins of the Past from year 1 that's void.
Yeah.
And I really wish I saved a solar one. I'm not gonna lie. I just want both of them. Well, I want all 3 because you can reacquire arc ones as many times as you want. I don't even know if you can get those Leviathan weapons anymore. Unless they introduce some method of reacquiring them, I don't think you can. Or maybe it's in like the Monument of Lost Lights, now that I think about it, probably. I just mostly think of that as an exotic thing. Oh yeah, that was it, Fatebringer. That was what I was talking about a long time ago. Its origin trait is Time Lost Magazine. Final blows for this weapon grant bonus super energy, so intrinsic thresh. When your super expires, this weapon's magazine size is doubled for a long duration and reloads from reserves.
Huh.
Okay, so Light.gg says, refills magazine from reserves, grants 100% increased base magazine capacity for 20 seconds. Causes found verdict to reload 2 shells at a time for 20 seconds. And the buff can be activated while stowed. Oh, that's cool. The increased base magazine capacity will be considered the baseline for other perks such as overflow. So you could quadruple your magazine. My main thing is that Fatebringer can have kinetic tremors and one for all. Which sounds like my personal fucking wet dream of a hand cannon. You've got your single target and your ad clear, and that's beneficial. But at the same time, I don't fucking play this game anymore, so, you know, whatever. But I can still nerd out about Destiny weapons, because I remember Destiny. I remember. I remember when Destiny was worth playing. Almost never, really, but sometimes it was. So it has Vengeance. It can't have tracking anymore. That was it. My tracking has Vengeance is now really cool because you can't get that anymore. But it can get overflow and bipod, so you can have overflow, bipod, and time loss magazine for just like a super fucking magazine capacity rocket if you wanted. And they did nerf auto-loading holster. It's now 3.5 seconds after stowing instead of 2.5. I'm like, okay, well, suck my dick. God forbid a perk be really fucking useful, you know? It's not like field prep exists or anything. You know, crouch for maxing out your fucking reload speed in 0.8 times reload speed scalar. You know, that's really fair. And you also get cracked out reserves. You know, field prep is definitely not overpowered or anything, but they definitely just left it as is. I'm looking at it right now on Light.gg. They literally didn't change it at all whatsoever, and it's still fucking overpowered as shit. I love field prep on anything I could get it on. People slept on it really hard too, like LMGs. I saw like nobody would ever be like, oh yeah, field prep is best on this. I'm like, bro, you get like 2 reserve mods worth of magazine or reserve size increase, and then you crouch and you have outlaw times 2. What? What do you mean that isn't god tier? What do you mean? I'm taking one shot at one vape to make up for my ranting. What was your favorite gun, actually? I don't know if we've ever had this gentleman's discussion.
Like of all time or Destiny 2?
I mean, I guess separated into categories if it comes to that.
Destiny
versus
1,
two.
probably Suros. 2... 2's a lot harder. I feel like it's been around for so much longer that there's a lot more that's had, like, its era. But I think I'm probably going to have to go with Recluse.
Very understandable.
I think Fatebringer's a very, very close second, though.
I would say D1.
Or maybe...
Oh, well, I mean...
Maybe Whisper would be a close second instead. Like OG Whisper. Well, no, I guess not OG Whisper, but OG Destiny 2 Whisper.
Yeah, when it first came out and it was just like the king of its slot. Dude, I love that.
Boom, 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 until you were fucking like,
Dude,
until it was dead.
I remember
missed
getting
enough shots
Whisper
to be
for
out
the
of
first
ammo,
time, and then it
like-
was like, I'm never putting anything in my heavy slot. That's anything else. And then EP Shoddy came out. I was like, oh my god, actual competition. Holy shit.
Oh, yeah.
But
EP
yeah,
shot was goated. Still is, to be honest. It got nerfed into the dirt, and then they kind of brought it back with like some of the newer stuff.
Yeah, Trench Barrel never stopped being quite god tier. It was just never the exact same ever again. Especially because rapid fire shotties also got nerfed. That was also a huge part of it. But I would probably say for Destiny 1, I would probably say the last word. Just because, purely because when it was controllers only, last word was insane. Last word was so awesome for having like ADS levels of aim magnetism and bullet magnetism when you were just hip firing. That was so incredibly beneficial. I got so much use out of that. Like, I even used last word sometimes in PvE just because it was fun. But also, obviously, not all the time, because Destiny 1 was also really bullshit, and you had to use a lot of very specific things to do fucking anything. But, you know.
I remember I remember me and one of my groups trying a last word only raid, and it went well up until we hit, I don't remember what raid it was or what mechanic it was, but it went well up until we hit a mechanic and we realized, oh, we actually can't do this in a way that is anywhere near effective enough to even pretend to get this done.
And Destiny 2? It's really hard. I switch my exotic in Destiny 2 a lot.
Yeah.
It's really hard to say because, like you said, also when Destiny 2 had a lot more meta shifts because it just had a lot more years for updates to happen. But if I had to choose an overarching favorite, I would say the Duke. Truly,
Yeah.
I love the Duke too much, but not too much because it's the fucking Duke. It had so much range, so much raw power, such a feeling of I'm shooting someone with a tank right now, and I swear to God, it staggered things better than other weapons with high caliber rounds did.
Yeah.
And my Duke, my main Duke, had ricochet rounds on it. I'm just fucking dudes. Oh, dude, But also, if I had to choose an exotic, I would say Anarchy. Because for a long time, my god loadout was Recluse Mountaintop Anarchy. And I know that's not a very original god loadouts. I know I'm not the only person with fond memories of Recluse Mountaintop loadout. However, I have a lot of really good memories of Recluse Mountaintop Anarchy, particularly because that was also during the time that Lunafaction boots and Rally Barricade auto-reloaded your guns. It didn't increase your reload speed, and that was so good with Mountaintop. You just punk, 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 punk. Although, before Mountaintop, shout out to my Militia's Birthright, quick draw, auto-loading holster, blinding grenades. I fucked people up with that in Crucible. Oh my god, I would use that with Luna's Howl over Mountaintop a lot of the time because I would shoot a grenade and it would blind them, and by the time they were blinded, I was already capping them with Luna's Howl. It was awesome.
Yeah.
And I had I think still to this day, if I were to go to Dim, I have quick access sling on it because quick draw was for switching off and onto it. I think quick access sling just helped a little bit. Oh, Dim wants me to sign in. I'm not doing that. And I was also thinking, I'm about to start the fight kit again, by the way. Fucking anybody's watching, probably fucking nobody, but you know, if you're not here for rambling, you're not here for the Jukebox Hero. So, fuck. Talk about Destiny guns. Oh yeah, Destiny Item Manager. I was just gonna say, I used to have Dim pinned at all times. And now I just don't at all. Because I don't play this game anymore. And it's just really weird. Because I feel like, you know, the age-old adage is true. You're not a true Destiny player if you've never quit Destiny before and come back. But I feel like this time it's really stuck, and it's kind of strange to think like that, you know? Because every other time I've quit Destiny, I always knew in the back of my head, I'll be back, you know? But now it's like I'm kind of done. The story ended. Yeah, they'll do more shit, but like in terms of me, I think my story's ended. And it didn't even end the way I wanted it to, which was really what I expected at the end of the day, but still disappointing all the same. In my mind, the Destiny story went a little differently. Now I'm the sort of person who can be content with just imagining things went a little differently and going forward under that assumption. I'm still oh, this is a good song. This is great. But, yeah, acting surprised that I filled my playlist with bangers, even though I filled my playlist with bangers. But, I love them. I feel like the Witness was such an asshole. It was like, I feel like the original Destiny, right? Again, if the workforce of Destiny didn't change so much, I really wonder what the Destiny 2 we could have gotten would look like. If the original idea of Destiny truly came to fruition, right? Like, cause yeah, a lot of firings happened. A lot of people that had the original spark of Destiny weren't there anymore. Yeah. It just really makes me wonder what we could have gotten, because I still look at Destiny 1 as such a different product from Destiny 2. Like, obviously, Destiny 2 had enough time. Also, I probably should have turned the RuneScape audio down a while ago. I just realized, but yeah, I realized Destiny 1 is very different. Because obviously, as you have enough time to updates and people change and people leave and new people come on, things like that happen. But what could we have gotten? I'm about to fight Jad. I'm so cool and amazing. I'm the best player around. Because what Destiny almost has the exact problem I had that I was telling you with murder drones, where like the premise and what we ended up finishing on were so radically different from each other that I almost feel misled, like not even like a red herring, just like outright misdirected. And there's a big difference between the two. Because, like, Destiny 1 started, like, humanity's on the back foot. We're getting fucked. And I gotta say, I dug that inspiration because it really made our victories feel so impactful, right? Because, like, we're sitting there, we're like, humanity's getting fucked. But here we are, we're the chosen one. We're getting some actual victories under our belts. Some god-tier threat, literally god-tier threats that no one else has been able to take down until we show up and we just fucking smack them like it's nothing. And I feel like they kind of realize, oh shit, we should amp things up, but they amp things up too fast. And like, I feel like you should have kept things grounded. Waited a little longer for, like, alright, you are actually Superman. Also, I fucked that up, but I lived. I level up Slayer, hell yeah! And I didn't get the pet. Well, I've got 2 capes to turn in that I can find out if I'll get the pet. Oh, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It was the same thing I was telling you about Nazi zombies, where I was saying, like, how, it was set in World War II, so that fueled a lot of the aesthetic, and how things wouldn't look the same quite if it had started in, like, Black Ops 2 versus 2025. It would have been, like, alright, like, pure future instead of retro future. I feel like Destiny had a lot of that, because you started off with your gear mostly looking like kind of ramshackle shit, and just mostly what you got, you know, the best gear would kind of look more streamlined, but that wasn't the typical you would get. But then it just kind of kept going on, where it's like, oh yeah, you got like these mech suits and these Eververse costumes of like dinosaurs and shit. Okay, sure, but I was a big fan of those down-to-earth costumes of people looking like they were actually thousands of years in the future with paracausal powers to make their technology, and then also got fucked by a cataclysmic event of apocalyptic proportions, and now here we are. And it makes sense, because, you know, we became a big fish in the sea. The young wolf really was like, yo, I'm just an absolute beast. And I do like that. I do really also like the perspective of the young wolf being actually unstoppable, and the rest of the universe just having to accept that. I do also wish it would come with a bit more weight throughout, where it felt like humanity was still on the back foot, instead of, oh, humanity's now recuperating. I feel like that's the big difference. It's like, yeah, it still felt the post-apocalypse, obviously, and we're still trying to get it, but like humanity was no longer in the, oh shit, we're trying to keep our shit together phase. We're now in the, all right, we're getting our shit together phase, and we can start issuing threats instead of just being the threatened. And that was why I really liked the Red War, and I really wish that could have been more impactful than it really ended up being. And again, that's another thing, like in my mind, the Red War was way more impactful than it ended up being. Because like, you can't tell me the Cabal coming in, shutting off our light, and just fucking exterminating people in the streets of the last safe city on Earth wouldn't be as impactful as it ended up being. It ended up being really not that bad, and we just kind of were okay after we got the light back, and life was fine. And I feel like that really should have fucked things. A lot of Guardians died. A lot of Guardians died. And because of no light, they were gone. And a lot of ghosts didn't get to survive long enough to get the light back to fix their Guardians.
Yeah.
So our fighting force got...
I gotta go hop and call it with the team.
Oh. Gotcha. I didn't mean to just kind of... You going there?
No, you're good. Yeah, I was just
fun.
waiting for the last one to join and join, so yeah. I will talk to you later.
I was about to say, you think that's going to be late again like last time because it's 12 in the morning already?
More than likely.
So. Okay. Well then, in that case, you have fun. Good night. I appreciate having someone to chat at.
Yeah. Good night.
Hopefully I'm not awake till 4 in the morning this time. Good night. Always good chatting with him. Well, time to see if I get the pet from these. No. I'm not lucky. Fuck off. Fuck off. Can I get this pet? Ugh. I have the toggle to get you, and I at least can maybe get another Slayer task, but I doubt it. There was a gem seller fucking somewhere, right? Gem shop. Yeah, it was down there. That was it. Come on. I should edit the stream. So I should really... There you go. There we go. Set that as the after party stream because I've done it. I'll set that I didn't get the fucking pet through all of this. I still don't. Maybe one day I'll be deemed cool enough to get the pet. I really do. I really do want that pet. So badly. Just walk around with a little Jad just following you. Can't tell me that's not the coolest shit. Wait, 300,000 taco? I still don't have... I mean, the Onyx bolt tips are nice, but they're not worth nearly as much as an actual uncut Onyx is. Brother in Christ. Well, again, I might get another chat task, but otherwise... 164 Kalphite? Kalphite? That's another boss task. There's 164 Kalphite queens. You know what? Fuck it. I'm killing the Kalphite queen now. I know I have vampires. I know I should probably do vampires. But I'm honestly vibing pretty hard right now. So I will change this actually to the Kalphite Queen after party. And I'm going to increment these by 2 because I'm going to go ham on this shit. Oh yeah. I'm gonna finish this bottle out. It is almost empty. Such is life. I think that's good. It's so great having completed the elite fucking diaries for almost goddamn everything, because there's so many really tasty rewards behind those. On guard, I guess. I didn't get another stutter for the rest of that thing after disabling max hit, so maybe that was it. Maybe it's the max hit plugin, but like, why would that be causing it? I don't know why anything would be causing it, so like, sure, but also, what the fuck? This song is so good. Like, Payday 1 music, like, even though I still Simon Vigland and I still love him, Payday 1 music is just such a different vibe to the Payday 2 music, and I just love it. Payday 1 is just so gritty, so tasty compared to what we got to Payday 2, which was still good. I liked Payday 2, but Payday 2 was more off the rails, which is a similar situation to what I was just talking about with Destiny, where it was a bit more, you were on the ropes. But the Payday 2 stirred into more, you were unstoppable, and like the cops can't fuck with you, and like, sure, I guess, but why? Anyway, gotta make my shots and vapes counter not a lie. It's almost like I've done this over 200 times before. 504. I don't know, an odd number that springs to mind, but it's not like I'm keeping count or anything of how many times I've killed this fucking beast.
Bonk! Bonk!
That was some good shit. Double bonk and like actually decent HP down. 154. It's pretty good. That's 100 down in 2 swings. I only wonder what Red ended up seeing at the hub. It's funny that he calls it the hub too, because the fucking radio station I was talking about a while ago also would call Pornhub the hub. Also, when drinking alcohol, everybody, drink water as well. Like a lot of it. You're probably going to need at least one extra urination break. But trust me, when you wake up tomorrow, you will thank yourself for drinking more liquids. Preferably water. Again, like straight water. Nothing else. I drink flavored water, which is functionally straight water. Way more straight water than soda is, anyway. Which doesn't dehydrate you. Also, really, you wish that would stop being such a prevalent misconception. It's still not nearly as good for you as straight H2O. I will say that. Definitely not. But it's also not actively a hindrance either. Can you not? Can you not? Can you not? I really do like this song. This song's always really stood out to me. I first heard it in a TF2 parody. September 1st. September 1st. September 1st. September 1st. September 1st. Brother, September Fest, actually. No, definitely September Fest. September 1st. It's October 1st. I really miss when TF2 had life. I gotta say, like, so many people have brought up the point of, like, man, I really miss when TF2 was alive. And, you know, obviously I'm not breaking around that sentiment, but truly, it was really like a case of, like, you had to be there when TF2 was truly alive. 2014 was the last time I really felt that. I miss it. Bonk. Because there was a time where, like, TF2 was still getting updates. It wasn't a fucking meme of TF2 getting an update, you know? Like, TF2 was actually being actively updated. People were pretty actively playing it. I know it's just like people have said, you know, chess hasn't gotten an update and people still love the fuck out of it. And yeah, I truly think TF2 is never going to truly die. There will always be, it's just like Left 4 Dead, like there will always be somebody playing TF2, but it's never going to be like it was. It's never going to be the same. I don't really mean to be all melodramatic. You know, I want to make sure that's clear. But at the same time, you know, you gotta think about these things in life. You gotta confront the bad and the good. And sometimes the good's gone. But I was there. I remember 2011 just about was when I started participating in TF2 outside of just watching YouTube videos about it. And then it just stopped getting updated. Valve stopped caring. It's just insane to me. I know Valve makes more money through TF2 than they could ever need any more of ever again. But it still just crazy to me because TF2 would still get them even more money. Way more money. They updated it more and just kept it even more alive. You know how alive TF2 has been with no updates? And even some updates that have led to some really odd changes that I don't fully agree with, that I guess we're just living with now. They're never going to get reverted. At least, you know, probably. I used to be a Sandman main. Mark my words, I used to main the Sandman. And now I never use it. I never use the Sandman. Why would you use the Sandman? It's not worth it. 15 less HP on already the weakest fucking class in the entire game. And you don't even get to fully stun your opponents anymore? No, I ain't doing that. I already like the Rap Assassin just individually because it has the same arc as the Sandman. And I just converted fully to the Rap Assassin. I only use that when I play Team Fortress 2 now. I don't know. There's just a lot of things that are different. I don't mean to be the 23-year-old boomer in here to say, oh, things were better when I was younger, but I think it isn't really a hard concept to grasp that things really could have been better back then, on top of things also being better now in other ways. At least I personally don't believe it to be that hard, but, you know, some people do find it difficult to think with nuance. I'm rambling to nobody right now. There's definitely nobody here listening. But I don't need anybody to listen. That was always the kind of content that I would gravitate towards, as a streamer who can just talk to himself, not really care. I mean, you do. I have always thought, though, those YouTube personalities who can just talk, like, all the time, like Markiplier, it really is a skill to just constantly be coming up with things to say, just observe, even just constantly be speaking your thoughts. That's not just a natural thing for most people. Most people really do have to actually think about what they're going on about. Whereas a lot of YouTubers have developed the skill of just speak what you're thinking. Reduce the mind to mouth difference. Oh, I didn't take the vapes. That's right. Shit. Whoops. I'll do that right now. Thankfully, that's the one that I can just do. Oh, I disabled that prayer too early. Still worked. Also, 12 button mouse. You see this shit? See this shit? Button, 12 button mouse with the sides. The funny thing is, it also has this middle mouse button. These two buttons up here, which these are pretty common, these two buttons. So I never see. This ring finger right here is a button itself. I love that. That ring finger button gets so much use. Oh, I use it all the time. It's so convenient because all the time, because like every other mouse I've ever used, your ring finger is just resting there. Your ring finger is just resting there, and what's it's doing is doing nothing. This time I can actually use my ring finger, and most of the time in a lot of games it's the quick melee button. Like COD, you can stab somebody. Halo, you can just melee. That's what I use it for. Only exception is Destiny, in which case 5 is my quick melee, because that used to be my quick melee for a while before I even had a ring finger button. But then they split it to quick melee and powered melee, and I made the powered melee my ring finger and quick melee that. And I honestly feel like if I were to do it nowadays, I would switch it just because almost no other game has 2 separate melee functions, so I never really think about it the other way, but it's just that way now. Bonk. And I don't fucking play Destiny anymore, as I mentioned. So it's not like it really matters. I really wish Cat Girl Without Salad would get a sequel. It's on Steam? What the fuck? I still have the freeware version downloaded in my games folder. It's on Steam for $8. I'm not paying $8 for a Cat Girls Without Salad Amuse Bouche. I really wish you'd stop being the drop on me. You know what? I'm gonna go heal. You have fun with that. I'm just gonna come back and finish you off in a moment. Wrong teleport. There's 9 reviewers. It was released April Fool's 2025. That would explain why I haven't heard of that. Okay. I see. April Fool. That's funny because I remember it was an April Fool's joke initially that this was even going to be a thing. So that's really amusing. Man, I would have fucking bonked her right at the start if I'd realized this was going to be such a fucking pain in the ass. Hell yeah.
Bonk. Bonk.
My keyboard clicks getting through this whole time. I just kind of realized. Huh. Should have turned my gate up a little higher. A really sharp keyboard mash still comes up. I see. Well, it shouldn't be so bad. Should expect a little bit of keyboard clackage in a stream after all. This isn't edited out. I don't know if I took the second vape or even the first one, so I'm just gonna take two.
Bonk.
Cough, cough. I'm really glad to have this mic arm right here. I lived for so long without a mic arm. And I don't know how. Or truly, it has been an incredible boon. Because I used to have a physical stand that would raise up a Blue Yeti, which my brother now owns. And it was fine, but the problem was, like, if I would lean back, like I am right now, if I were to lean back, the problem was the mic was now further away because the desk is now over here, but I am over this way. But now, I can just grab the mic arm and keep it right up and close to my mouth at all times. And I still need to get a better pop filter for it because I just have a standard, like covering on it. It works. It's definitely a hell of a lot better than if I were to just go naked. But problem really stems from the air still contacts it deal. It is kind of amusing that I bring sharks to this, and I can theoretically just get sharks in return.
Bonk. Bonk.
And this is what a lot of RuneScape is. It's just doing this. Over and over. Over again. I'm probably gonna end stream after this kill. I'll keep doing my shots and vapes, but gonna reach the point where no one is in chat. I'm just vibing on my own, so I don't really need a stream to talk to. It is kind of nice to have a reason to just verbalize, because typically when I'm alone, I just don't talk to myself. But I think I do my own thing. But I would probably definitely like to just chill out, go make a sandwich real quick, come back, let my dog out. It's been long enough for him, actually, and really, now that I think about it, he really should go out. Oh, he's just sleeping right now. He could go with us from outside. Hell yeah. Pet. I guess I'll keep the stream going until I'm done here, because then I'll let Hunter outside. That'll be good. So until then, that's what's doing. So outside. Oh. I'll let Hunter outside, but I will also be outside, but mostly just to take in the outside air because I've been inside for way too long. And I should probably stand up. I should have stood up after that first fight caves attempt. I usually do that. I usually try to be very conscious about actually standing up and not just sit down for extended length of time. Very beneficial. Gets the blood flowing, and truly that helps a lot with a lot of things. It's just make sure the blood's flowing and your body's feeling better. And I missed anyway. I didn't even play the coolness sound. I played the stupidness sound because this game is stupid. I will say it is a little interesting that I've been keeping pace by shots and vapes. Usually I vape a lot more than a shot, but tonight I've just been going. Oh yeah, this is my last shot. That's right. And it's not. This is like. Man, this is a quarter shot. This is a bitch shot. Mazel tov. Also, weird little fun fact about Mazel tov. I was reading a story. I believe it was some Anne Frank story when I was in 7th grade. Yeah, 7th grade. And I distinctly remember there was the word Mazel tov included. You know, someone else. It was the sort of thing where, like, it was kind of like a transcripted play. So all the specific actors' lines were written out like a play. Nice. And it was very particular like that. But, point being, at one point, the character I was assigned to read aloud in class said Mazel tov. And I said Mazel tov correctly. And I distinctly remember my teacher, who I don't recall, but she specifically said, like, oh wow, you're the first student I've had who actually read the word Mazel tov correctly. Oh, sure, I guess. Didn't really think that would be such a boon for me to know how to say Mazel tov. You walk, oh my god, she's never moved like this before. I should probably have the fucking tile indicators on. I guess actually I've kind of confirmed everything not enabled right now is actually fair game, now that I think about it. Holy shit. It's kind of smart because everything not enabled right now couldn't be the stutter because I've stuttered. And I can almost guarantee there would be 2 plugins causing the same issue. Well, there's another fucking Kalphite Queen head. I apparently can get those with no fucking issue whatsoever.
Bonk.
Oh, come on, there's no way that was still within the attack interval. Why doesn't this have an album art? Shouldn't that just be the regular fucking Payday 2 soundtrack background that I already have? I haven't edited it whatsoever. They were just chucked in there. I really do need to do that. Add some more music to my playlist and then go through all the undolled up music.
Bonk.
The Payday 2 soundtrack truly is one of the best things I've ever gotten to grace this world. Was that a stutter? Malformed login pat? Wait, what? Whoa. I'm still streaming. I'm still fine. I'm still here. Whoa. Okay, I'm still here? I really thought that would fuck me over because I'm in combat. That would probably kill me. What the fuck happened? What? Both my accounts logged out. My alt logged out too. Wow, I'm really glad that it was able to just set up perfectly like that with the guard. Okay, thank you. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? I really don't know what that was about, I gotta say. Okay. Ah. These dark crabs have given me just a little bit more of a lease on life. However, I think I should just go back. All the same. I still need to let my dog outside. I still need to give myself some fresh air and a stand up. Get myself my fishing gear real quick, because I'll be gone just long enough that this will be worth it. Alright. Alrighty. Thank you if anybody is by any stroke of luck still watching. I appreciate it. I'm certain at least a couple people showed up and left, and I appreciate that too. Because you were still a view. You were still a human being at the end of the day. And that's what matters the most to me after all. Because I don't give a fuck about this, I just do what I want. So anyway, peace out. Have a good rest of your day. Mwah. I blew the kiss, dude. That's how you know it's real.